to show you guys my very first mini album. Yay, I made the crossover into mini albums, so I'm super excited with the way this one came out. This was for my swap partner for the Little Scrap of Heaven Butterfly Mini Bottle Swap. And my partner's name is Brenda, and she really liked blues and browns and then reds and pinks and browns. So I had this little flower-shaped mini chipboard album, one of the ones that Michael's used to sell, and I decided that this would make a fantastic time to make a mini album. And I had a lot of fun doing this, I have to say. So I went ahead and I painted the edges with brown acrylic paint, and I bound the album together with a braided cord because of course my album outgrew its little binder ring. And I tied some pretty blue and brown and blue ribbons on there. And I titled this Flutter. I thought that was kind of appropriate given that it was a butterfly themed swap. And this was just a bling word that I found in the Michael's dollar bin. And I stuck it on some die cuts with a view cardstock that I had. This was a green and then a brown that I glimmer misted. You can kind of see that shimmer there. And then I cut them out with my decorative scissors. And then we have some other pretty bling swirls that I got out of the dollar bin there at Michael's. And these are some Prima flowers from one of their little Calypso tins that I also glimmer misted, and I stuck a couple on top of each other and put clear rhinestones in the center so it would go with the title. And then this pretty little butterfly, it's so sparkly and shimmery like that, I got that from me and my Big Ideas. It's the soft-spoken butterfly sticker pack. Look at how pretty all of those are, all sparkly. Can't wait to use these on some other pages. And then the background paper is this really pretty blue paper. It's from Heidi Grace Designs, and it's got, I wanted to show you guys, this pretty blue design on the one side, and then if you look on the other side, it's got this gorgeous pink background with pink and blue flowers on it. So it's really pretty, and it's called the double-sided cardstock, A Little Bird's Tail, and Flowers. So you can get that at Michael's. And then the first page of my mini album was, the background was also Heidi Grace Designs. And this particular pattern is another double-sided cardstock. It's called, let me see here. It doesn't want to say. Oh, there we go. It looks like Jolly Cardstock and Manito. So I went ahead and did reds and browns on these two pages, and on this first one we have a chipboard frame that I painted with some brown acrylic paint and then put brown stickles on it. And I had some pretty brown paper roses that I went ahead and put on there, and a couple of Prima flowers that I glimmer misted and then stuck a really big green bling on. And then this butterfly and this one, these are from the Martha Stewart punch. I had actually gotten a card from La Georgia Papery's Winter Blues card swap that had this butterfly on it, and I fell so in love with it that I had to go out and get the punch, so I'm glad to be using it. And then inside the frame I just stuck a little tag inside of it with some green ribbon, and it can be a photo mount on one side and journaling on the other, or more photos. And this was a little butterfly punch that I've had for forever and a day. So I punched out a couple in a couple different shades of brown and cream and stuck them on top of each other, and they're glimmer misted. I don't know if you can see that. My camera doesn't seem to want to focus on that. Let me see if I can get it to... Nope, it's not going to cooperate. Sorry, ladies. And then, of course, I inked the edges on the side of this tag with my brown Stays On. It's Timber Brown by Stays On ink. So that's my little picture frame there. And then on the second page, this was some more brown cardstock. This red background paper is from Cloud9 Designs. It is their specialty pack. It just says Cloud9 Designs Specialty 12 by 12. and it doesn't really say what design collection is, but it's got all sorts of pretty reds and browns and golds and really gorgeous colors. And this is what the front of that cardstock paper pack looks like. Really pretty. And I think I got that. At Joann's actually. So anyways, so this is one of the backgrounds, and it's just got some pretty designs on it with glossy flowers in places. And then I took some brown cardstock that I glimmer misted, and this script paper was actually a piece of pattern paper I got out of the clearance bin at Michael's. And these butterflies are from K & Company's. They're like a red, blue, and green butterflies and owls and pretty spring birds. It looks like it might be by Brenda Walton. So I fell in love with that and stuck a couple of them on there with some bling, and then some more of those pretty brown paper roses. And this patch I actually stuck up on dimensionals. Let me look. And I've got a little tag inside. It was a chipboard tag that I covered. I painted it on the sides with brown, and I covered it in glimmer misted cardstock and did some faux stitching on the one side, and then on the back side I have a little quote, and it says, "Flowers and butterflies drift in color, illuminating the spring." And that's a quote, not known who said it, but I thought it was very, very cute and would go nice with this album. So that's that page. And then the next page was supposed to be blues and browns, and I wanted to incorporate a little bit of yellow and green in there just for some variety. And this paper and this one here with the butterflies on it is Color Bock. And they've got lots of really pretty papers in there. They've got pink, green, oops, sorry about that, pink, greens, blues, flowers, butterflies, all kinds of pretty stuff. So I got that at Marshall's, but they sell it at Walmart as well for about $5 for the pack. So this first page, it's just a couple of photo corners with, oops, sorry about that, guys. Having a little technical difficulty here. There we go. Okay. These are just some photo corners that I had gotten in a chipboard pack from Scenic Route, and you can just kind of stick a folder or a photo rather up in there. And I stuck another one of those butterflies from the K & Company sticker pack, and these were some yellow paper flowers that I'd had for a while that I thought looked really pretty with this blue paper. So I stuck some brown rhinestones in the center and put them on there. And then this other page, I made a pocket here and stuck my tag. And I actually got the idea for this from Nature Girl, who did a flower mini for a friend of hers who just had a baby. So thank you so much, Nature Girl. And so this was the pocket that I made with that paper, again, some blue cardstock. And these are some Prima flowers that I glimmer misted and then stuck a sparkly kind of orangey yellow brad in the center. And these butterflies, they actually sell them at the dollar store. They're really, really cute. So I stuck one of those on there and then gave a little tag to, you know, put more flowers on, or, you know, journaling, whatever she wants to do with it, and some pretty brown fibers. And this plaid is actually from Recollections. I don't remember what the title of the design is, I'm sorry. I'll include that in my my video with one of those little pop-up boxes. So that's that tag, and I put some brown butterflies on it. Next page was mostly dedicated to the browns. This paper here was from Me and My Big Ideas, and it's a paper pack that I found in the clearance bin at Joann's. Just a specialty cardstock. It's called Beautiful Life Earth, and it had all kinds of pretty browns and blues and flowers and butterflies. So I went ahead and used that, and this has got kind of like a velvety design on there, flocked design. And these were some Prima flowers that I again glimmer misted, and I stuck some a big green brad on this one and a smaller one here. And this is brown cardstock that I also glimmer misted, and a butterfly from that K & Company sticker pack. And this just has a little fold out stuck up under it. This little band I did with decorative scissors and then stuck them up on dimensionals. And then these are photo mats, basically, that she can add more photos. That I cut out the paper from that Me and My Big Ideas, the Beautiful Life Earth paper pack as well. And glimmer misted the cardstock underneath. So that's that. And that just tucks right back into there, like that. And then this was actually a clothing tag that I had just lying around. Good strong chipboardy type cardboard, so I inked up the edges with my StazOn and put cream colored cardstock on it. And these were some pretty flowers that I had, paper flowers, so I stuck a couple together with brads and brown stickles, and then a pretty brown butterfly. And on the back I have a little chipboard saying, says count your blessings, that also came from that Scenic Route chipboard pack as the photo corners. And I stuck another paper rose and a rhinestone on there. And then this is the second brown page. More glimmer misted brown cardstock. And this was another sheet from the Me and My Big Ideas Beautiful Life Earth pack. And some more Prima flowers, also glimmer misted. And then this was another little tag that I made. And it's just some more of that blue paper from the same paper as this. And a Martha Stewart butterfly on the one side, and then some journaling lines on the other that I stamped on there. And then we have our pink and brown pages. And this is Recollections. It's called Itsy Bitsy. It's got some pretty pink and beige flowers on there, so I stuck some cream colored photo corners with some more of those paper roses, and then some of the punched out butterflies and a Martha Stewart butterfly with some bling in the center. I thought that looked nice. And then this was I can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry. I know I bought it at Michael's. Just some pink paper that had several abstract and floral designs on it. I really liked the way that it looked. And so I stuck a glimmer misted brown butterfly, and this was that same script paper that I found in the dollar bin. Put some paper roses, some punched out butterflies, and then this is just held together with Velcro, and she can just fold it down and put either tags in there or photos or whatever she wants to put. And then the very back page is really simple. I used some more of the blue paper, the Heidi Grace blue paper, as the front cover just for continuity, and just my details and a few little butterflies. Kept that part really simple. So that's my first mini. I really am happy with the way that it turned out.